photographers with traveling darkrooms. Together, they documented the war.
He claimed to have spent $100,000 covering the war. You know, he wanted to preserve the faces of his time.
When the Civil War came to an end, so did Brady's fame and fortune. Covering the war took a financial toll. Brady lost everything, including his priceless photography collection.
That they were mishandled, many were broken. I'm sure there are plenty that were lost.
He died from a liver disease and is buried at Congressional Cemetery. Donations paid for his grave.
By the time a tombstone was put up, it had the wrong year of his death on it.
Without Brady, a large section of our photographic history would be missing. His studio took as many as 30,000 images a year. Every day, people walk by his old office, unaware they own a piece of Brady's work. It was Matthew Brady's gallery that produced this image of Lincoln that's been engraved on billions of pennies. In Washington, D.C., Scott Rensberger, WUSA 9 News.
There is so much history in this town. Scott tells us a lobbying firm currently occupies the old Brady studio. If you know of a unique character or a place you think Scott should profile for our Open Road reports, contact us on Facebook or Twitter at WUSA9. You can also email us news tips at WUSA9.com.
Speaking of unique characters, Howard is with us tonight.
That's a beautiful segue.
Yeah,
That's character.
Character, yes.
And you have some interesting things to report.
There's a lot going on weather-wise. We have a tropical system trying to develop, of course. We've got Memorial Day coming in, lots of activities. I've already declared a yellow weather alert for Sunday. I think we're going to have some afternoon showers and storms. So if you got outdoor plans Sunday, consider that, and maybe we have to do that for Monday. Let's take care of some business. 3-degree guarantee time, and it was a hot one today. Forecast high today was 88 for Reagan National, and that's exactly what it was today. So we'll call that a bullseye in the weather business. As far as what's coming for the weekend, we focus on this area of low pressure now east of Florida, north of the Bahamas. Not looking too organized, so still a tropical depression at this hour, and may become Bonnie overnight or on Saturday. That's the next name on the list. We had Alex in January. Here's the problem with the forecast. In the short term, a lot of convergence here on the South Carolina coast. But after that, I want you to watch what happens. Some of the models are coming here, but others are doing a little loop-de-loops over here on the South Carolina, North Carolina coast. So with weak steering currents, you know, the forecasters down in Miami at the National Hurricane Center, well, they're kind of hedging their bets here. Let's show you what's happening. 35-mile-an-hour storm, or not depression, I should say. Not quite a storm yet. Has to get to 39-mile-an-hour sustained winds. Again, that could happen tonight into tomorrow morning. But it looks like it's going to make landfall sometime Sunday evening, somewhere on the South Carolina coast, maybe even a lower North Carolina with winds 45, maybe 50 miles an hour. Not a big tropical storm by any stretch there. And then they've got it going to a depression sort of lingering off the North Carolina coast Monday morning, but some of that moisture is likely to gonna head our way. So if you're headed to the beach tomorrow looks good. Sunday, I do think we've got a threat for some showers and storms in the afternoon at night. Monday, it's a wild card yet, depending on what happens. Maybe having some showers and storms in the morning, but if it works out, Monday may also be okay, and I wish I could give you a more definite number. Tomorrow looks good, though, here in the metro. Talking about temperatures well up into the 80s, if not near 90 once again. Could have a storm west of us, but for the most part, we're looking good. Just a very warm night, lots of action out to the west, with temperatures right now still well into the 70s. 65 to 70 with an isolated shower still possible, but pretty quiet right now, mild and muggy. Tomorrow morning, 70s, but 80s by lunchtime. It'll be sunny and humid in the afternoon. We're talking temperatures mid-80s to low 90s with a few storms possible, mainly west of I-81. 80 on Sunday, yellow weather alert. 80 on Monday, potentially another yellow weather alert. And then next week, by Tuesday, we're clearing out 86 and could also see a storm Wednesday and Friday. KB.
Thank you, Howard. The Maryland women doing what they do best tonight, and that is win. A look at the performance that sent them back to the championship game. Sports is next.
WUSA 9's Adam Longo Road Metro from open to close to get your thoughts on the system. And thousands of you engaged on social media. But we're not done yet. Big things are happening. Mission Metro continues only on WUSA 9 News.
Come visit the all-new